afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. So we're at my grandma and grandpa's today, and we're going to do some brush mowing around their pond, because as you can see, it's getting pretty overgrown. I mowed around here, probably 5 years ago, and it needs another good trimming, so we're going to give it a trimming. had a good start here so far at Grandma's mowing. Got along the road over there all mowed off. Got up around this curve. Now I'm gonna hand it back off to George, and I'm gonna go get some trees that are actually in the pond. I'm gonna take the 220 Hyundai and go get them out. And Scooter's gonna start cleaning up some trees that are down in the woods over here and get this place all cleaned up so Grandpa has a little bit easier time getting everything mowed and looking nice. Well, if George mows, we'll start getting these trees cleaned up that are dead and broken off. Go ahead and get them processed shorter so that Scooter can grab them and carry them over and put them in the spot where Grandpa puts all the dead trees. Break them up for him. It's kind of a tight area out here to work because of all the trees. So he's got to be able to carry them in between everything. That should be short enough he can get it through. Got this rotten stump I'm going to go ahead and peel out. One less thing Grandpa has to mow around. Been coming out in these woodses and cleaning up trees since I was a little kid. It's gotten a lot easier over the years with the addition to heavy equipment. Addition of heavy equipment, I should say. Didn't have all this stuff when I was little. But lessons were learned back then. Work ethic was taught by coming out here and cleaning stuff up by hand. Some kids nowadays, they just have the luxury of having a machine right off the bat at an early age. Not saying that's a bad thing, but I do believe that everyone should have to do a little manual labor growing up. I always say that you should understand both sides of the bucket when it comes to excavating. You should have to work in the trench for so long on the back side of that bucket before you get to be on the front side of that bucket, so that you learn how to control that bucket to dig grade and such to make your trench guys an easier life. There's a dead tree we'll just knock down. That broke like dominoes. Go ahead and get it down, because if not, it's going to fall down in a year or so and I'll have to come clean it up anyways. And you know, the thing is, I actually really enjoy getting out in the trench and working. You know, when I'm helping my Uncle Jamie with underground water line like city water main or city sewer, I really like working in the trench box. I really enjoy that. You know, it's something different. I don't have to operate all the time. I'm not one of them guys that has to be the guy in the seat all the time. You know, and it gets old after a while if you don't get to do other things. And you know, as long as I have a qualified guy working for me that can get in an excavator and not tear anything up and do a good job, I'll let him in. Because I don't have to be in this seat all the time. I don't want to be in this seat all the time. Yeah, my favorite thing to run is probably an excavator, but I like to get out and do things. Like, I like plumbing up fire hydrants and stuff. That's like my favorite thing to do is underground plumbing. I just don't get to do much of it because that's kind of not our line of work. That's why I like when I get the opportunity to help my Uncle Jamie with stuff like that. That's why I like to do it. Come through here and do a little trimming. Ugh. Carry this one out. Scooter can get it. George was going to come through here and mow all this, so I'm going to have him trim all this back. There's actually quite a bit of mowing to do here because this pond goes all the way around Grandma and Grandpa's house. It's kind of like a boat. It's kind of cool because you can't get to the house from this side unless you swim. It always really sucked when your four-wheeler ran out of gas because you always had to walk all the way around the pond because I wasn't about to swim across there. I never really wanted to get in that water for some reason. I've seen some of the fish that are in there and they're pretty big. But I guess there's no fish in Indiana that are going to attack you. My luck, there's a piranha or something in there. Alright, I'm going to go around to the other side and get some trees out. I found the first tree that I'm going after. Down in here. Stump on it. A little bit heavy. We'll get it out though. That was a good sized tree. Grab that, carry it over to the woods, put it in the pile that we've got. We're in the city limits, believe it or not, so we can't burn in the city limits. So we just have to stack everything and let it rot. Here's a storm damaged tree that we're going to get. It's in this nice walnut over here. Grab it and get it out of there. Break this one off and get it out of the way. Oh, the tops broke out of that walnut too. Well, it's junk. I guess it's not the top. I thought it was. Just a big limb. That walnut's alright. Let's get this broken limb out of here. I was say, that's going to be a shame. That was a nice looking walnut down here. It'll survive. These are some kind of locust trees. A lot of poison ivy out there. Glad I'm in here, not out there. that pile would burn like paper. It's been stacked up there for quite a while. Dry. That live around here, and they live somewhere around these piles, so that's kind of cool to see. Well, I found some more dead trees to get out of the pond. Well, this is a big one. This actually is, it's an old river bayou that years ago got dug into a pond. When you look at it on a map, it's like a horseshoe. It's like a horseshoe curve with really long ends. The ends straighten out on it. I don't know really how long it is. Probably about a mile long if you straightened it out, I would suppose. Never measured it to see how long it actually is. This is more the woodsy part of it. But we still go in a boat and come down here, so it's nice to get these logs out so you're not hitting them with the boat. I think this is the deepest end, actually. We'll probe it and see how deep it is as far as I can reach out. They dug it with drag lines. 2 drag lines dug this. See how deep it is right here. That's pretty deep. Half my stick's gone. I mean, well, yeah, pretty deep. I would like to actually bring my crane down here and dig in it some, because it was dug back in the 50s and it hasn't been cleaned since. Could really use a good cleaning. Take a good foot or so out of the bottom. That would definitely help get rid of that green stuff that is on top. I don't think I can reach whatever that is out there. I can try. Oh, that's just a log floating. And get it to come over here. Should have brought the pontoon. There, I got it. Alright, I'm gonna go see what else I can find. I found some more dead trees I can take out. Actually tried to take this one out the last time I was here, but all I had was the 621 case wheel loader, and I couldn't get the stump pushed out. So I just left it. Looks like the stump's gonna come out nice now. Sit still. There we go. Trying to pull on it over the side. amazing how much rain we've had and the stuff is still dry. Alright, let's go see if we can find something else. Let the scooter rake the rest of that up. I found me another tree in the water to get. Make me a path in here to get to it. Got this bush to get rid of. There's not very many trees around here that are of any value. They're just all kind of scrub stuff. I mean, there's some walnuts, but there's a hump here. There's some walnuts, but it's not like there's any oak or cherry or anything like that. Here's what I came to get. If I can reach it now. Should be able to. There's a lot of thorn trees, the black locust thorns, I think they are. There we go. Just trying to get to it without having to clear big trees. There are a few big trees a little farther down. I seen this area of opportunity. I thought I'll just go right through there and get it. Oh boy, this is a big one. It's actually 2 trees. Bring them up. Stumps up here, get them past those trees, and then pull them up through. Oh, that one squirted all over my windshield. Oh, there's another tree over here to my side. Just turn them and see if we can pull them. Bouncing my counterweight off other trees. There we go. Got them out. I got a dead tree to my right that I'm going to take out real quick, put on the pile. And then I can finish getting these on the pile. There we go. They're up and out of the water. We got another big dead tree here. Let's see if we can push it over. Oh yeah. Yep, I just made Scooter a big mess. Sorry, Scooter. I'll help you clean it up. See if we can break it. Oh no, that was pretty stout still. I don't know why these trees died. I don't know if it's lightning got them or what, but it's pretty good ground out here. Maybe it's, oh, a chunk of wood hit the windshield. Maybe they just got too wet. Possibility. Get the stump out. Get it over to the pile. Made a new fishing spot right there. Just got to grade it all off the Bobcat. We never really fished at this end other than in a boat because it was so hard to get to it. But now we can probably jump in a golf cart or side by side and come over here and fish in this end. This up a little bit. Oh yeah. Take these two. Should be able to get them weaved around the trees and into the pile. Now this would probably make some good firewood. I'm not sure what exactly it is. Like some kind of maybe a I don't know. I'll have to ask George what kind of tree that is. Some kind of hickory nut maybe, I don't know. It's got a small bark, it's not like a cottonwood. I don't think it was a walnut. Alright, we'll get the rest cleaned up. I'm really surprised I haven't found any of these dead trees that have honeybees in them yet. Like that tree on the river last week. That one had honeybees in it. Why don't any of these have any? A viewer brought up, a new viewer to the channel that watched the short of that honeybee in the trees, or honeybees in that tree, told me to be careful because bees are starting to become killer bees. And I just watched a TikTok on TikTok. There's a guy that he's a bee exterminator, and he was in Arizona. And they're talking about how honeybees should not be kept in Arizona because they're becoming Africanized. And Africanized bees are killer bees. So, it's a thing. So we try to be as careful as we can be. I don't think there's been any reports in this area of any killer bees. But I definitely don't want to find out if there's killer bees in the area. That Killer Bee Nation guy there on TikTok, he's pretty cool to watch. I guess in Arizona they have a huge problem with the bees. And the one that I was watching, the lady had a beehive on the back porch of her house. And she had accidentally knocked it over or something, and the bees came out of it. Well, they attacked her several times, left her in critical condition. She had called the fire department, or somebody called the fire department. They came out and they tried to do something with them, and they got attacked. Well, they called this guy to come, and he actually rescued the fire department and her from the bees. He sprays a spray adhesive in the air that gets on their wings and they just fall to the ground. And that's how he can navigate through them in his bee suit and keep them away from people while he's trying to rescue them. It's kind of cool how it works. Alright. Looks like Scooter got that tree trunk. Go see what else I can find. I think we've about got all the big dead trees out of this woods. And I think I actually got just about all of them out of the pond. So now we'll just let George mow around and see what he comes up with. If he finds anything else, I'll go ahead and take it out. Well, I found me another dead tree. This is just a tree trunk. It's right next to the power line for the pump though, so I gotta be careful. Figure we'll get it out before it falls on that power line. There's a stump at the bottom of it, so gotta be careful. And it's caught in the mulberry over there. Well, that'll work. Need to trim that mulberry anyways. We're gonna go ahead and get this out before it creates a problem. I could just see it falling the opposite way and wiping out the wire for the pump. So set that over here for now. I'm gonna go back and get that mulberry limb. Oh, one above me. Oh, George has made it all the way over here. He made it quite a ways. He's right there around the curve. Alright, I'm gonna go back and grab that mulberry limb. Sure didn't take much to break that off. But at least it's out of George's way now. Give that to Scooter. Scooter can take that and put it on a pile somewhere. There you go, Scooter. Have at it. Now we can go back and get our big block. Do something with it. Yep, there's George. George has definitely got it looking good around here. Got all that brush mowed off. Looks real nice. Grandma's gonna be excited when she sees it over here. George got all this opened up through here real nice too. Do a little brush spraying and that stuff will stay away. It's looking good. Real good. See what it looks like up here. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh yeah. Real nice. Well, we got this big cottonwood here, and it is hollow, and it's dead. I'm gonna go ahead and just take it out. Been dead for years. It's had a piece of dragline cable in it for as long as I can remember. I used to try to pull it out when I was a kid. Thought I was King Arthur pulling that sword out of a rock, but I never could get the cable out of the tree. This is gonna make a mess when it falls. Out yet at the bottom. I really don't know how it stood this long. At least by me taking it out now, it didn't fall the other direction and end up in the water. Then I have to deal with trying to get it out of the water. Some of them might have been grapevines. Some of that's poison ivy though. I don't think we have a saw with us, unfortunately. If I can find the right place, it'll break. Starting to break in half. Getting somewhere. Get that cable out of the tree, maybe. Maybe. There's the cable. That's not going to split. Alright, I'm just going to carry it to the pile. Well, we got Grandma and Grandpa's place looking a whole lot better. We're going to have to bring something to get behind the fence and mow the rest of that, because I just can't get behind there and not hit the fence with the mower because of the brackets on the stick and things like that and the way the mower is designed. So that's no big deal. I get the mower built for the little hoe and the little excavator, and that's what we'll use behind the fence, or I'll bring my 1025R utility tractor, pop the fence part down here and get behind there and mow that, and then weed eat the rest. But looks really good. Got rid of that dead tree there on the corner. If you remember from earlier in the video, you couldn't see anything over there. Now you can. Looks really good. So George is making his way around. He's actually just about done. So I think it's a good stopping point for this video. So if you enjoyed this video, give me a like. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you all in the next one. Have a good evening.